my name is Nikki Nash and I'm here with Mike Corvette today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So for all of our viewers out there, tell us a little bit about who you are as a musician and outside of music.
Well, I sing in the band Two Shadows. We're I guess you could say like metalcore, gothic metal band out of Vancouver. Outside of music, there's really not much to say. I don't really do much except for music.
Only music? Alright, so very dedicated.
Very, I like to think so.
So when it comes to the experience that you've had here in the music industry in Vancouver, how would you feel your experience has been? It's been positive, negative, really hard to break into, very welcoming?
I mean, I started in the scene like at a really young age, so like for me it was really hard because like there's a lot of like people who are a lot older in the scene, and so like a lot of the people that when I was starting to come in at like 15, 16, they were like 20, and like how many people want some like 16-year-old kid playing in their band? So like it was a little bit difficult, but like I managed to like fit myself into some like punk bands and all that stuff, and then I worked my way around playing drums, playing bass, playing guitar, and then like I played keyboards. I don't know how to play keyboards, but I actually played keyboards in a band for like a month. They just like, okay, just play these notes. I'm like, okay.
Got it.
So, you know, it's been a differing sort of thing for me because, you know, I feel like there's so many different people in the scene that, you know, you meet, you know, this person, then they introduce you to that person, then they introduce you to that person, and then that's kind of how you work your way into like different bands, and you know, that's how a lot of people I know. Yeah, exactly. And so for me, it's funny because in this band, me and James, our guitar player, and Mitch, our drummer, actually are the only people that are actually like from Vancouver.
So you guys have networked around a little bit then? Hey?
Yeah, we've shipped people over, as we like to say, just because you know we meet people online and all that stuff, and in the original lineup of Two Shadows, it was only me from Vancouver because all of them had moved from other places. So, but you know, it was difficult at first, but I'm finding it's a lot easier now to like start breaking out into all these different sort of spectrums of like success in the Vancouver music scene.
So going back a little bit to when you were kind of flying people out to join your band, so they've also obviously heard of you guys before they came. So what do you feel is the best way to kind of promote your band? Do you feel like a promoter is best, or do you think self-promotion is best? How is it best to draw in those crowds? I
think everyone involved in the show needs to promote, because the more people you have and the more people you have working with you, the more people that are going to show up, because they know people, and then like, you know, their people will know people, and it's just one of those things. It's just like I think having a promoter is a good extra deal to have, but like you need to do the promoting as well.
So you feel that maybe online promoting is kind of more the way to go, or
online, physical, yeah, like both. I say like go out. You know, put up posters, go hand out flyers at other metal shows that you see going around. Like that's, you know, obviously that's how they did in the old days, but like also blast that. Can I cuss? Am I allowed?
I mean, probably not.
Okay, yeah. I shouldn't anyways. It's my New Year's resolution.
Let's stick to that.
Exactly. It's about, you know, blasting that stuff online, blasting it out as much as you possibly can, and just going like all out and getting it to as many people as possible, because, you know, out of the 10 people who say no, at least 3 of them will say yes. So
just being resilient and
yeah, exactly.
To try. So when it comes to your band actually performing, do you think it's more important for a band to kind of trudge through maybe some of the issues that they have just to perform a good show with some good quality, or do you think that relationship is key to have band members get along?
Absolutely, a good relationship is key, because if you're touring with people that you hate, you're gonna have a miserable time. And like, obviously, you know, bands will have issues, and you're gonna, you know, run into the issues of like, oh, like, you know, I'm not happy with something that you said or did or anything like that. But if you all absolutely hate each other, like, it's just not gonna work. It's gonna crash and burn somehow because it's self-sabotaging. But at the same time, like if it's just a small issue of like you're upset with someone, then you gotta talk it out and you gotta work through those issues. So I think it's a little bit of both. Like you gotta charge through issues sometimes, and like, you know, if someone has upset you in some way, then, you know, talk about it and, you know, work through it. But at the same time, like if you all absolutely hate each other, then there's no point in being in a band together, because like, you know, all the bands that I love, they're family. They're not like just like coworkers. So that's a big thing for me.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the overall scene, everything together, what's something that you would do or that you could see improvement in?
All ages.
All ages?
All ages venues need to be, there either needs to be more opening, or the ones that are around need to just be more prevalent in the scene. My thing that I notice is like those, like when I've played all ages shows, the people who say they're going, they actually will go. Because the best thing for like a 15, 16-year-old kid, and this is coming from experience, is like, you know, after a week of school, just like going to a show and like moshing and having a good time and
letting off some steam.
Yeah, exactly. Just like letting off some steam, and it keeps them from like going out and getting stupid drunk and like, you know, smashing cop cars and beating up old ladies, I guess.
You know people that beat up old ladies?
Well, I don't know from experience, but like, you know, there it might be a thing. But because all the people that I know from the scene, they're going to shows instead of beating up old ladies, so.
Alright then.
But, you know, like, you know, it's just the best way for them to like let off steam, and it's a safe environment. And, you know, I think because so like, you know, so many venues like getting shut down, so many venues like, you know, starting to close their doors, that's really sad, because like I've seen so many great venues close down, and it bums me out. It really bums me out, because you
they're
know,
closing off so much of a demographic that they could be invited.
Exactly. That's like not even just like the demographic, but like they're, you know, like the memories that you make at those venues, and like, you know, the positive, like the collective of it, and like the people that you meet and all that stuff. It's just like, you know, it bums you out, and you know, it makes it gives everything like kind of like a bad taste. And then there's less places for people to play, and there's less venues for people to go to. So then, like, where do you go from there?
Yeah, what do you do? How do you improve the scene or continue the scene going, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're shutting down all the venues, then there's going to be no scene.
It's very true. Well, thank you for that's a very strong point. Thank you for coming on to the show today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, my name is Nikki Nash. I was here with Mike Corbett, and we'll hope to see you again soon here on Support the Scene.
Hey, it's James from Support the Scene. If you're interested in being interviewed or want to be featured on our channel, please comment down below or find us on Facebook and message us, and we'll get back to you as fast as we can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Rock on.